I just want Luigi Mangione to destroy me.
We get it, you're bro.
So whenever she talks, it's like,
Probably one of the worst experiences of my life, honestly. I'm so sorry.
he's so douchey that I want him so bad. Do you have a gun? Welcome guys to Cooper and Art Show. We are here on episode number 3. My name is Art. This is
Cooper Kelly.
I actually had an idea. After every single episode that we do, we're gonna go and pick up the best comment and read it.
Okay.
On the beginning of the new episode.
Yeah.
I actually saved one. I would not say that we have to like rate this comment as the best comment or the funniest comment, but I just thought it was a funny comment, so that's why I saved it. Enjoy the podcast, guys. You should definitely have sex and tell us about it.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure it would make a great episode.
Okay.
Like, he's probably enjoying the podcast, right?
Yeah. Very friendly, very,
Very encouraging.
Yeah.
So I say that's going to be our tradition. That's our first winner. No, it's just like I read it and like a couple days ago and I was like, damn, that's kind of funny. So
I wonder which one of the topics last week really like drove that comment.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's just our chemistry. So how was your week?
Mike was pretty good. It's slowly been getting warmer out and really been thinking about summer lately.
Mm-hmm. Where are you going for summer? Do you have any plans?
I have a couple plans. There's a trip to Mexico that I think I'm going to take. There's been talking about going to Fire Island, but I've also been thinking about going to Australia.
Australia?
Yeah.
Why Australia?
Australia seems like such a cool place to visit.
I feel we have a couple moderators from Australia, but I actually watched this video about Australian guys. Let me insert it right now.
What are we doing here tonight?
Just here to celebrate the homosexuality of Australia.
Just have a good time, just celebrate the gay community, just get around it, all that, yeah.
I've always been comfortable with the gay level, honestly, like it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
I'm more of a woman man, but if these people prefer the men, then that's fine.
You think you could be swayed?
No.
I don't think we would ever go that way, but it's like we're saying, it's not on or anything. We love to see our gay community, but personally we stick to women. And whatever you do at home is like your thing.
That's your business.
Cool.
Like,
In love with those two guys. They went super viral on TikTok. Anywhere else?
Did I mention Fire Island already?
That's where we're supposed to go together, guys. We're supposed to go together to Fire Island in the Memorial Day weekend. But if you watch us and you can give us advice on how to get a house,
Yeah.
not for like a week, but like 3 days.
Yeah. Or if any of you guys have a house and want to let us use it for a couple days, that'd be great too.
I don't know if it's safe.
They'd like leave a little welcome basket for us, be like Cooper and I.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down. Do you have a gun?
Whoa.
I mean, just for protection purposes.
These gays.
No, I'm just
Jennifer Coolidge over here.
I don't. No, I would be scared to like go to somewhere else's house if I've never seen them. Unless we know them, unless they have like social media.
Yeah. No, I get that. I mean,
I'm not trying to shoot anybody, but
first question is, do you have a gun?
do you have a gun?
Not with me, no. I got my phone stolen actually when I was in London studying abroad. So I was sitting in a Starbucks cafe.
Okay.
And I was with my friend and we were just getting some work done on our laptops. And I just like had my phone like on the table right next to my laptop.
Yeah.
And what I now know to be commonly referred to over there as a gypsy walks up to us and she like has this paper with like unreadable, unlegible words on it. And she came up to our table and she flashed it in front of my face, like right here, like that. And it's like a distraction technique. And she swiped my phone while she did that. And then she walked right out of the cafe. And we're like in downtown London, like it's crowded. So she walks out of the cafe and disappears all within like 20 seconds. And by the time I notice that my phone is no longer next to my laptop, she's like out and about in the city of London and I can't find her. So
Did you try to do the Find My, the app?
she turned the phone off immediately.
Damn.
It was gone. I'm sure if the phone ever got turned back on again, it'd like pop up in like Russia somewhere.
It did?
No. But
Oh, okay. So
people in Europe, like, so I talked to this with like a local there later, and they were like, "Oh yeah, those people are out everywhere trying to like grab your phones." But it's so crazy because like that, I feel like that doesn't happen in the U.S. Like,
no, I don't think it happens here. I think it's a European thing.
yeah, I think that Apple has like dominion over like phones in the US where they can like shut down, not only shut down a phone, but make it into like a useless piece of,
Yeah, for sure.
so like it just, there's no motivation for it here. So you never see it.
Whenever I moved here, I was just always aware of my surroundings when it comes to like my pockets.
Yeah.
But then I kind of realized it doesn't really matter here. Do you feel like, was there a lot of things on your phone there?
I wasn't really worried about the things that were on my phone, but I was more worried about the fact that I was in a foreign country and now I don't have a phone.
Yeah.
So it was really difficult also because you're in a foreign country. Do you know that Apple Care is only applies to within the US? Like,
I didn't know, but I'm sure that's the case. Yeah.
yeah. So it was really, it was excruciatingly difficult actually to like get the Apple Care to ship my phone and then get the phone shipped to me in
How long
London.
did it took you?
It took me a month.
So you were without a phone for a month?
Yep.
I would not be able to do this.
It was awful. It was probably one of the worst experiences of my life, honestly.
When I visited Barcelona, my friend came in the same time. They were waiting for Airbnb to open the doors.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, him and his dad, like, they feel like somebody throws, like, mayo at them or something.
Mayo?
Yeah, like some mayo or ketchup. I don't remember. What was it? And they're, like, shocked, like, trying to figure out what's going on. And some guy just came to them and it's, like, out of nowhere and just gave them a bunch of, like, napkins, like, to help clean them up.
Yeah.
And he left. And by the time he left, they see that one of their suitcases was gone.
Oh my goodness.
And it was just the moment I've got to Barcelona and this friend got to Barcelona was the same day. And I was just remember walking around Barcelona and scared like for my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're shitting on Barcelona and Europe on this episode, but
Sorry, Europe.
since it came out,
We love you.
We do have a lot of like people from Netherlands. We love you. It's
Yeah.
just the case, I guess. We watched Oscars.
Yeah.
We watched Oscars, even though, to be fair, I turned it off at 9:30
To watch White Lotus.
to watch White Lotus. So
Oscars can't compete.
Cooper came after me and he said, "Did you not watch it? Did you watch the whole thing?"
I was like in and out, but I stayed like I was in and out until the end of it. Yeah, I tuned in for Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Picture.
That was like the ending, Cooper.
Yeah.
That was like 11 p.m.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely missed some of the first parts of it. I missed the intro. You texted me and you were like, "Oh my goodness, this intro is crazy," and I was like, "Oh."
I don't want to be negative, but I just did not like the host.
Who is the host?
I have no idea. Like, I don't know who he is. Anora won. It was filmed here in Brighton Beach.
Yeah.
And of course, they yelled 10 million times. It was $6 million budget. $6 million budget. Okay, we got it.
We get it. You're broke.
So Demi Moore was snubbed. Demi Moore was like kind of upset. I could see on her face. She did not hide it.
She got robbed.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I feel like Ariana got robbed.
Ariana got robbed too.
Yeah, Ariana Grande, she got robbed. But I like how Cooper sent me a message and I actually stole it and put it on my Twitter.
You guys, I was feeling a lot of things that night.
Yeah,
Don't hold it against me.
He texted me that she needs to stop this movie stuff and make us another Thank You Next album. Which I think is a perfect example.
And did I lie?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I love Ariana Grande. It was my first artist awakening when I was just like realized, oh my gosh, I like this artist.
Yeah.
I really love her music because I know a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't growing up like music guy. And then recently I just I've seen this TikTok about Ariana. It's like, when is the old Ariana? And it's like, whenever she talks, it's like, can I do this? It was like, when is the Ariana Grande? It was like, who wrote like 7 Rings?
My eyes, yeah. I got it. I want it. I got it.
I love The Wicked, but it's just, damn, I wish like there was old Ariana. We need a new Thank You Next album.
Ariana Grande, we love you. Please don't hate us.
Skype is shutting down. Have you ever used Skype?
Yes.
Who did you talk to?
My first exposure to Skype was probably whenever it came out, and I was a kid at the time, and I remember my parents opening up their laptop. I didn't have a laptop, obviously, I was a kid, and we like logged on, and all of a sudden, like, I could see my grandparents on the computer screen, and we were all like, "Oh my goodness, like, this is crazy," which is obviously like a very normal thing now, but yeah, it was like my first exposure to anything like that. Skype was like the first video chat app.
Since you talk about grandparents, I have a sad story about Skype because the Skype, it was how me and my grandparents communicated when I moved to US.
Yeah.
So it was like every single every day almost I talked to them like at midnight.
Yeah.
And it was midnight here. They had like 6, 7 a.m. Both of my grandparents died like in 2022, like within 10 hours from each other. All our conversations are in Skype. Should I like print it? Because like there was some times when I would just like go back and read those conversations. What should I do with those? Because like it's also like holding back. What would you do? Would you like? I mean, I guess I can always print it and then just have it. It's not like I'm gonna read those that much, but
Yeah, but I mean, you do like to go back and read them every now and then. I mean, and is it confirmed that like there's a
yeah. I think they're switching like to Microsoft Teams.
Oh, gotcha. And they're gonna like delete everything.
I
that was
don't know
on
about
there?
deleting actually,
Yeah.
but I don't see like how
Yeah.
it's.
I mean, if they are, then I would try to like, yeah, like try to save files of those conversations somewhere. Cause
I'm curious how many people know what Skype is here.
Yeah.
If they know, I'm sure if you ask like regular like. Not Gen Z, like Gen Alpha, they're like, what the fuck is Skype? Why is it still around? So
I don't talk to Generation Alpha. So
do you don't know a single person? I don't think I know too.
who would be the oldest? Like where the cutoff is? What 2012? That's when it starts.
Oh yeah, 2012. So how old are they now?
The oldest person would be 13.
No way.
Yeah.
15. So 2012 plus 10, 2022, and we're in 2025. So 15. Not the numbers. No?
It's 13.
Wait, how is it 13?
2012 to 2025.
2012 to 2022 first. It's 10. It's 13. Okay, I think we should rehearse.
We'll probably edit this
Yeah,
out.
no, we're gonna keep it in. We're gonna keep it in. Wait, is it 13?
It's 13.
Oh my god. That's why he's in finance and I'm just showing my bottom internet. Oh my god.
Yeah, so
On this note.
I think one of my brothers, I think, is probably Generation Alpha. Then all my brothers are younger than me, and they're significantly younger than me. So
Yeah,
one
I
of
think
them-
it's a very green flag that you don't talk to anybody who is generation.
yeah, yeah,
I feel like it's a very green flag.
yeah.
You know what Generation Alpha is watching right now? Which is kind of like problematic.
What?
Bob House.
Generation Alpha's watching Bop
I
House?
think they do because they have a lot of kids in their comments.
Oh my god.
They do. Do you know what's Bob House?
Yeah. So Bop House is this group of
Ladies.
ladies who do both TikTok and also do OF, right?
They do OF.
Yeah. I think some of the most famous people that do OF are actually in the Bop House. Sophie
Yeah.
Rain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They started this house together, I don't know how, like a month or two ago. It's pretty recent.
It's very recent. Yeah.
And they've just been sort of going viral doing these TikToks. Actually, lately there's been some drama in the Bop House. One of the members of the house, she actually just left the house, and I think she just started her own house called Asian House.
Okay.
And there's been a bit of drama between those two houses now.
The fact that there is like Asian house right now, it's giving me flashback on Survivor when they did like a season when every single race will compete against each other.
every race for themselves.
It was like black race, Asian race, white
my
race,
God.
Latino race. And I was like, I'm looking back at Survivor sometimes. I was like, bro, like that was a season. Yeah, but apparently this girl, as far as I know, she did not want to collab. There was like a minor who was like 17-year-old girl who came to their house, to the Bob House, to film
Yeah.
dance TikToks with them.
Okay.
And this girl, she thought that it was problematic
Yeah.
because like basically this 17-year-old girl is just waiting until she turns 18 and start
Yeah.
OF.
Yeah.
So a bunch of like, that's why I'm saying a bunch of like people who are watching Bob House, they're very young. And I don't know, I like Bob House. And I guess you can't really escape. I think it's on parents probably more to, you know, make sure that kids don't see this stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
So
if you just saw their TikTok,
it's not that deep, yeah. But it's just glamorizing of like starting OF at 18.
yeah. I mean, I would probably have my opinions about somebody underage coming to the house as well. So,
Yeah. Like I would not feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Imagine if we just like do a gay TikTok house and there's gonna be like 17-year-old guy who just goes to the gym who's just jacked. and he
Yeah.
just does TikToks with us. Even though even if he doesn't have a laugh, like that would be cancellation.
I think we would get
immediately.
canceled, yeah.
That would be very problematic.
And we would probably deserve it too.
Yeah, definitely. So we talk about Bob House. There is another house, guys. I don't know if you know. There is a top house. Top House got in a heat water this year. Top House got in a very heated conversation. Let's put the video.
I don't know if y'all know this, but there's this like GAY version of the Bob House called the Top House, which is just like a bunch of like creators that like own a house together and they make like content. And another GAY creator was talking about it on here. I'm friends with him, Loverboy Brad. He was saying like how he'd never be part of that because it's cringe, but also like bad for the community. And girl, when I tell you, when I went to their account and looked at their videos, the secondhand embarrassment of it all, it was so damn cringe. I was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, isn't your account supposed to make people want to like subscribe to y'all? But the way this just makes me want to block y'all. Like, it was kind of weird. Not only that, but it was like a bunch of like queer baiters. Like, they looked like queer baiters, honestly. Like, if I'm gonna be for real with you. And you can just tell when like guys are like queer baiters because they're so out of touch with the GY community. But not only that, but like they don't have any appeal whatsoever. Like, it's just like very like repulsive, honestly. And the funniest part about it all, it was just a group full of white guys with one black guy in it. Girl, not the DEI hire. Like, hello? I gagged. I was just thinking, poor man, like, get up, stand up. Like, y'all make y'all's coin, like, do what you gotta do, but, like, you couldn't have thought of a different name. The Top House. What the fuck is that? Really, just change the B to a T, bitch. That's copyright. Like, hello?
DC, this guy came after the Top House and called it a queer baiter. I don't know all of them, but I know like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I can say they're as gay as it gets. So
Yeah.
like,
I don't know about the queer baiter one.
I don't think it's a queer baiting. What are your thoughts on the Top House?
It's a little cringy. So I feel like they could be a bit more original with the content.
Original is a good word, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much you know these guys, but are they actually all tops? Didn't mean to put you on the spot there. Are we gonna fact check them right now?
I just can't confirm. I don't think that that's the case.
I'm gonna start getting death threats.
Yeah. When people make videos about them, they're like hateful.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of the goal of the house.
Yeah, I mean,
Because nobody like just loves, I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody, it's not a good word, but I don't feel like a lot of people just like loves Bob House. I feel like there's like always drama and they get a lot of views and people are
Yeah.
just interested in watching Bob House. So I feel like if Top House like keeps moving with it, if they're
Yeah.
gonna play into this and embrace like hate,
yeah.
I feel like that's the goal.
Yeah.
And ultimately more people will see their page and more people will go to their OnlyFans because
Yeah.
the whole point of the house, I feel like, is more people finding their own OnlyFans. You have a full-time job,
Yeah.
right? So you work from the office, you film this podcast, you do OF,
Yeah.
multiple things. Imagine that whenever you go to work, you can just turn off your mind and do not remember anything you've done and come back and your mind is on again. Would you do this for yourself or no?
Have I seen this on a show somewhere?
I mean, obviously the show. Guys, I watch too much. It's called the show called Severance.
I think I would.
You would? Wouldn't you be like curious what's your other side doing?
I mean, I would be curious, but also, like, I feel like maybe it could be a relief. Like, because I see a lot of people, especially in this city, where their work,
New York.
their work is so stressful that I feel like it seeps into the rest of their lives, and they allow themselves to be these like miserable little machines for whatever corporation they slave themselves away for. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'd like to have sometimes a little switch that allows me to like enjoy the rest of my life. But maybe some people don't want that. I don't know. Would you?
I would not.
You wouldn't?
I feel like it's give away half of my life because work is a fun part. I mean, not for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just lucky that my job is fun.
Yeah.
But even when I was doing like a bunch of like jobs that are like less fun, I feel like you're just giving away half of your life because you can like fall in love at work. You can hate
Yeah.
somebody at work. You can be friends with somebody at work and like.
Yeah. Although, would you say it's like realistic that like a gay guy falls in love at work? I feel like we never like. I feel like that's more like straight people would do
I feel
that.
like if it's one-sided, it's just gay guy falls in love with his boss who's straight.
I mean, like the Pam and Jim type romance in the office, like it would be kind of sad if you had to like cut that out of your memory because then that's like a big part of. So I guess the point of the show is they can't even know what they do at work.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah.
That I
And
feel
like you do still have to live the work life. It's other side of you.
yeah,
Like it's somebody. It's like your brother basically,
gotcha.
and he just cannot get out.
Do they have different personalities?
Yeah, very.
That's kind of a cool aspect of it that I guess I would have never thought. I just would have assumed that like I would have been myself, but it would have just been like a little memory reset. But it's like they're a whole different person when they
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you're like putting the whole different person in there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really fun role to play as an actor. To like have
It is, yeah. Did you watch White Lotus?
Ooh, yeah, I did. I
So-
watched White Lotus last night.
How was it?
It was good. A lot of people said that they didn't like this episode or they thought it was slow, but I thought it was a good episode.
You thought so?
Yeah. I don't know. There was a lot of interesting aspects. You said you thought it was a slow episode, right?
Yeah, Johnny said it was slow too.
Yeah. No,
He fell asleep.
he fell asleep. Well, nothing new there. We love John.
We love Johnny. But yeah, what did you like? Did you like the snakes?
Yeah, I loved that part. Although, what I will say is I thought it was a little unrealistic. I didn't really understand what was going on there. because
Same, it's just
He was like, "Oh, I smoked a little bit of weed," and I'm like, "A little bit of weed doesn't make you go crazy like that."
he did say something that he thought that something wasn't.
It was like laced or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, it had to be. I was like, "What is he doing?" But
I just don't feel like it's realistic because who would have left so many snakes alone?
yeah, that was actually that would probably have been and funny because everybody says this slow episode and that's probably the most like non-slow part of the episode, but that was probably my least favorite part of the episode.
Yeah,
I was just
same.
sort of like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I was like,
But,
bro, that's too much.
yeah, but there, I mean, like a lot of the other parts of the episode I loved. Like,
Patrick Schwarzenegger.
yeah, guys, I gotta say, I am sort of developing a crush on Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Me too.
I'm so sorry.
He's so douchey that I want him so bad. Is it too problematic? I was
Maybe.
like, just destroy my life.
Yeah, and then there's the three girls. You say that they bore you, but I thought that it was pretty interesting this episode. They got into it. They keep like
The Trump talk.
well, there was that, and then once again they did the little scene like at the end where like one of the girls overhears the two other girls like talking shit about her.
Yeah. They all talk shit about each other. But
It's so
that's-
funny.
But that's the whole storyline. It's like she's so, I can't believe she would vote against her eyes. It's like
It's so funny. And then the development with the family. I think you were kind of on the money when we last talked about how the dad doesn't want the rest of his family to know about the issues that are going on with his work.
that he's gonna kill all of them.
Yeah. We don't know that one yet. We don't know that.
Yeah. I feel like the twink was boring this episode.
There
There was
really,
a lot of like thirst trap
Yeah.
when he was like correcting his posture.
Yeah.
You sit in a defensive posture. You pleaser? People pleaser?
So
It was like 10 seconds of that. Let's be
mean-
real.
you give gays 10 seconds, they watch it for 5 hours. So-
The real thirst trap was the guy that is the two girls are trying to set up the other girl with. They're like doing that yoga class together. He was like doing the
Massage or whatever. Yeah.
massage. Yeah, he's hot.
You like him?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably the hottest guy on there.
Really?
He might be hotter than Patrick.
I
Yeah.
like Patrick and Twink more. Did you guys start watching the episode? Because I know we had a lot of comments when we first talked about White Lotus that I don't watch it, but I will watch it now.
Yeah.
Let us know if you think it's like slower. I'm actually very curious what people
Yeah.
say, or everybody likes it.
Yeah. There was a report that Luigi Mangione. Is that how you say it?
I think it's Luigi Mangione, but I don't know.
Luigi Mangione
I might be
has
wrong.
filmed
20.
roughly 20 sex tapes, not just sex tapes, cinematic sex tapes. He, quote, wanted to be watched.
Where are those?
Where are they?
Can somebody send me a link?
Where, Rachel?
Oh my god.
Show me to me, please. Send it to me, Rachel.
It was literally seen.
In the comments, maybe.
So he
Maybe not
wanted,
in the comments.
I think it's a common kink.
Yeah.
Wanted it to be watched.
What is that? Exhibitionism?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like that's a pretty common
Yeah.
thing. So I was trying to find them, I didn't find any.
Some people have said that this is just like another type of slander that the prosecution might be trying to use in order to make a case. But I don't like. They have to have figured it out by now that every type of slander that they use against him just backfires.
Yeah.
Because all I've seen in the past 24 hours is reaction videos from people who want to see those videos. I think
I just want Luigi Mangione to destroy me. Like, if I had a like, but I'm not like glamorizing him.
he
I'm
said
sorry.
destroy.
Destroy. He would just have to be very careful. But yeah, that's very problematic.
We're getting canceled.
I mean, I have some people who like Art Wire talking about, you know, the guy who was. It's like two camps. The people either love him or hate him. I can see both sides.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Is he your type?
Yeah, he's definitely a type of mine. Yeah.
Tall, dark hair,
Yeah.
muscular.
Yeah.
I think he's shorter than you, though.
He might not. Yeah.
He's 5'10".
Yeah.
We love the short king.
Yeah. That's not even short.
No, it's not short.
Guys, I'm too picky. I'm 6 feet and I want guys that are taller than me. So
There's not that many of those.
this is my problem. Yeah. It's my toxic trait, guys.
Yeah, it's okay, though. You need to date some football player or basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to finish up the episode. I feel like it was pretty fun. We touched on a lot of topics.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked our video, please
Smash
share
the
it
like.
with your friends and subscribe to us, of course. And let us know what we should talk about in the next week or so. We've been really asking for a lot of your inputs. We really love what we've seen so far, and we love the responses that we've gotten from everybody. And
Next week, you're going to come back from the ski trip.
yeah.
Did we talk about ski trip? We did not talk.
Yeah, I mean,
Cooper goes to ski trip.
yeah. I'll be skiing this weekend up in Vermont.
Yeah.
Maybe one of you guys will see me.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Don't break yourself, please.
I won't. Yeah.
Just go on like easiest one.
Yeah. And then we'll be back to talk about some stuff. Oh, and then we'll be going to a movie preview together.
Oh, we're gonna go to a movie premiere on Sunday, which is kind of cool. They have red carpet. We're probably not gonna be on red carpet because we're like, it's kind of scary always. But we'll watch. There's gonna be actors there. The movie is Black Back, I think.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to movie premiere, and we'll see you from there. We might do, not this week, but like next week we might do trying pizza in New York. And also I did interview with Cooper on my channel. Check it out. Pretty interesting. Talk about his hookups with Dale guys and college and all of this experience. And also, if you want this podcast running, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and check out our VIP page so we can stay.
So we don't fall off.
So we don't fall off, yeah. And we're gonna work on our like logo and stuff. I was just busy, and yeah. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
All right, bye.